Hi, my name is Sazsha. Welcome to the Muthaship. So I received the new Oracle deck today. This one is the deck I just created. I call it the Mystic Heart Oracle. And you can get this deck. The link is below in the description box. I do have a couple, 2 or 3 other decks that I'm working on, but they have a lot more intrinsic artwork incorporated in them. So this one is just a very lighthearted, fun deck that you can use for clarifying or just to get deeper, kind of unique messages. So I'll be using this today. Get a couple shuffles. And let's see what our messages are. The heart of the reading today, 8 of Clubs reversed and 8 of Pentacles reversed. So for some of you, 88 might be a magical number. You may also be working on not only your stability, but enhancing your craft and really working with that energy of your twin flame path. For some of you, the 8 of Clubs reversed is about having blocked communication. So you may block somebody or you may have been blocked. For some of you, this could also just be not having a free-flowing channel with your guidance team or feeling a little bit like you are out of sync with yourself. And for some of you, this is also linked to not understanding exactly what your divine soul purpose is, what your mission is, what your starseed awakening is all about. Not completely understanding the twin flame contract. So you may need to do some personal healing work in order to clear things up within yourself and get your alignment straight so that you can really know and be centered in what your purpose is. In the description box at the bottom, there's also a link to a free site that can help you navigate your self-healing work. Doing the work on yourself is key. That's what's going to really enhance your path. Even if you're working on law of attraction and abundance and things like that, all those things are good. Clearing your chakras, understanding your empathic attributes, all these are part of the path. But even working on manifestation, at least like 80% of the work is doing your self-healing. And as you clear out all of that subconscious programming, negative belief systems, things like that, this is where you're truly aligning with yourself in order to open up to what your path is all about. So you can always book me as well. I can look within your field to see where some of these blocks and constrictions are so that you can begin loosening up and freeing yourself from any place that you've had limitation. Divine Feminine, today you have the Ace of Diamonds. This is also the World card. You have the King of Hearts, the Sun, and the Knight of Wands. So for some of you, this is an offer coming forward. This could be also related to travel. These are all your blessings coming in from all of the work that you've been doing. This is reaping your harvest. And for some of you, this is also reconnecting with your true love. This would be in divine timing. So divine timing is all about your alignment. It's about raising your vibration, keeping that frequency of alignment at the place that you desire it to be. And when you're at that level, it just is going to attract the same to you. So that's what divine timing is all about. It's not about waiting for someone to come in and help you or save you or that kind of thing. It's not about prayer and faith and all that. It's about alignment. So when you're in divine timing, it means that you're in alignment with yourself. You're attracting what you desire, which is in alignment with your vibration and your frequency. And you're following your soul's path. You're following and walking your mission so that you're lining up with all the synchronicities. And that is what attracts your twin to you as well. So for some of you, you could be giving or receiving this offer, but this is a very productive and abundant time. This is a very miraculous time. For some of you, you're moving, and you could even be moving in with your counterpart for some of you. This is also taking action in the direction of your heart's content. And do remember that you're both polarities, masculine and feminine. We all have that polarity within us. So both sides of the reading apply to you. Divine Masculine, you have the Six of Diamonds, the Death card, the Jack of Spade, and the Ace of Wands. So there's a little bit of maybe looking towards the future type of energy, or like considering your options, considering what moves you want to make. This is kind of intellectual, but it's also dynamic. And you're also opening up to a brand new energy of action and putting your best foot forward is what I'm hearing. So you may have really been transitioning and transforming yourself. You had to let go of some things here. You may have already been moving through this kind of dark period where you're facing your shadows, facing your fears, maybe even having some karmic lessons, and really just making big changes in your life. For some of you, these changes may have felt like they were imposed on you. For others of you, this is just stepping into this new time period of rebirth, and also wanting that satiety of community, tribe, family, friends, and balance, especially balance, balancing out of your home and hearth, balancing maybe your workload also with that fair and equal, like give and take, that reciprocity, generosity. So let's get a few more cards out. Let's put some heart on it. So you have also here, you have past. So you could be also connecting with somebody from your past or that you've already known. For some of you, this is all about releasing the things of the past within this rebirth. You also have rated R. So you have the Ace of Wands here and rated R. You may be very passionate right now. You may be really thinking about what you want. For some of you, you may also be feeling that energy of the twin flame, really igniting your passion. For some of you, this is wanting to move forward in your connection and have the experiences that are not related to the past anymore. So you're dropping that old identity and you're opening up. Maybe even sexually you're opening up, and also opening up to brand new ideas that maybe you hadn't even considered before. So this is a very dynamic and passionate time where you're allowing yourself to kind of shed your old skin and you're moving forward in a much more balanced way. Divine Feminine, you have Face, and you also have Top Shelf. So for some of you, this is recognizing your own worth, understanding how intrinsically like beautiful and magnificent, as well as I'm hearing magnetic you are. There's nobody that can replace you. And this is also facing your future, facing your destiny, I'm hearing. And this is all about just showing up, being present to receive your blessings, stepping into the full light of your own divine femininity, being in that Empress mode, that receptive mode. Let's get a few guidance cards for today. Divine Masculine, you have the Swan. This is all about really looking into yourself, doing that inner healing work, looking for those aspects of yourself and your path that need to come into the light. So working with your shadow, making friends with your shadow, making friends with that duality and that polarity within yourself, balancing yourself out. And this is also, for some of you, it's maybe looking at those hereditary patterns. And for many of us, this is something that's very unconscious. Sometimes it's hard to find. It's hard to maybe pinpoint sometimes. This is where you really need to put in that work on yourself, though, and ask yourself, what am I carrying forward from my past that isn't working for me? This is where you're opening up, though. This is where you're dropping that baggage. And I'm not saying baggage in a negative sense, because all of our past that we've been through is something that we've learned from. So it is something that you need to drop, though, that can't be carried forward in this new dynamic energy of your passion and your bliss and your true and authentic experience that you want to create and follow in your path. The heart of the reading, you have the owl. You see clearly now. So this is opening up through your psychic centers. This is decalcification of your pineal gland, your pituitary gland, having that connection between both of those glands free and clear. This is also removing any toxic limitations. This is allowing yourself to see all things, hear all messages, and to really be involved with your senses. Some of you, this is receiving messages and understanding what's happening within your dynamics through your dream state. For others of you, this is just that internal knowing. When you know, you know. You cannot be full of doubt or question when you already have the answer coming from within yourself. So if you're feeling a little blocked here, we did have the 8 of clubs reversed. This is, again, where you need to apply that self-healing and really do that work on yourself so that you can open up those channels. Divine Feminine, you have the wolf spirit. So this is about taking all your experiences and kind of adding and subtracting, doing the math, really doing that deep integration work on yourself, and also looking at like the facts and how they've presented themselves to you, and working with the knowledge that you've already gained and turning that into a gem, into something that's crystallized, so that you can feed and nurture others as well as yourself. So this is learning from all of your experiences and kind of creating this maybe platform. Some of you might be working as an entrepreneur. Some of you may be artists or writers, teachers. I'm also hearing dancers. So this is where you're really spinning your knowledge and all of the things that you've learned into a beautiful fabric that you can share with others. So this is working on your craft and developing yourself, carving out a face for yourself to be seen. And this is, again, if you're taking a new job, if you are moving, if you are considering opening a new business, you have all the blessings coming in here. So this is really working with your knowledge and turning that to wisdom. This is being a leader and authenticating your own life experience and sharing that with others so that they can also learn from you.